Usually, you get the Mickey Mutineers podcast, where we talk everything Disney. But sometimes... you get the Mutineer Disaster Hour, where we talk everything else. It's like Duck Duck Goose with shitty podcasts.
You can pay for the whole seat, but you're only going to need the edge.
Yeah. Guys, real quick before we get going.
We got going.
Well, I mean, before we get going too far.
Okay, go.
I got this week's sponsor.
Oh.
Today's show is brought to you by Calico Tim's Lawn Care and Bar.
Well, hi. Y'all want to come check out my bar? It's pretty nice. Mosey on over and have yourself a nice glass of whatever you want.
A nice sarsaparilla.
A nice sarsaparilla? That's the best drink we got.
I moseyed on over to Calico Tim's Lawn Care and Bar, and the lawn was immaculate.
We even have Waterloo sparkling water.
I was going to do that. Fuck.
The lime flavor hits the spot.
Josh, how much did we pay for the sponsor?
He's supposed to pay us.
All right. That's how sponsorships work.
Yeah, that's how sponsors work, buddy.
How much are you paying us to do this?
Nothing.
Oh, God damn it.
We need a new business manager.
Why did I put you in charge of financial services?
I'm not the business manager. Hold on, let me go get him.
Anyone else wondering where Josh is going and who he's going to come back with?
It's the succulent right here.
No. I remember hiring him now. This checks.
It's very persuasive.
Rings a bell.
Oddly enough, he was doing better than I was doing.
Yeah, he actually took a pay cut to come work for us.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, no, he enjoys it.
Yeah, he said he just does it for the love of the work.
Yeah.
The joy of his craft.
I've never seen a succulent work so hard.
Mm-hmm.
His spreadsheets, crystal clear. It's amazing.
Yeah. He's pretty good.
Oh, we need to stop talking about the succulent. What if someone tries to undercut us and hire him somewhere else? That succulent sucks.
He just walked out of the fucking door
he's
with
not
his
good.
bags packed.
Suck is in his name, so.
So guys, while we're doing today's podcast, I'm going to do a little science.
Oh yes.
I have here a Dr. Pepper and cream soda.
Uh-huh.
They're not bad.
Okay. And I also have here a Pepsi Cola and cream soda.
Uh-huh.
And I'm going to see how they compare to each other.
Oh, I thought you were going to do a blind taste test, but I was like, that's going to be hard.
No, because I fucking know what the...
No, close your eyes, Josh.
Josh is just blindfolded and just mixing them up. I have no idea.
Hold on. I got this. Hold on. I got this. Tim, real quick. Close your eyes.
Yeah.
All right, Josh, taste the sodas.
That doesn't work like that.
No.
No.
You're blind.
Guess which
It's
one I'm
fine.
taking. Keep your eyes closed. Guess which one I'm tasting.
That sounded like...
What is it? Key lime, Waterloo, Spritz?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. I
Waterloo.
swallowed too hard.
No.
Wait, is this still the commercial? Calico Tim just runs an 8-minute ad.
He told me he had a drink called the Dirty Wastelander.
Oh.
It sounds like something off Fallout.
It is.
I've had a Dirty Wastelander before, but it was not a drink.
Yep. Those golf cars. Golf cars.
I thought you quit drinking.
He's drinking right now.
Yeah, this
Which
one
one's
was
better? I'm dying to know.
You know, it's like comparing apples and potatoes.
Which one's the potato?
Pepsi.
Yeah, it's actually pretty good. They're both pretty good.
But
Yeah,
which
it's
one is
pretty
better?
Did you guys
Well,
see that
so
Kirstie
Pepsi
Alley
Cola.
died?
Who?
Kirstie Alley?
What?
Yeah.
Kirstie Alley died?
Kirstie Alley died.
Like this now?
I mean, like today at some point.
I was like, is she at your house?
She was 71? Huh.
Jesus.
I don't like when people get old.
Nah,
What the fuck? That's weird.
it is weird. Anyway,
The unrelenting onward march of time is one of my biggest fears.
she was also a big Scientologist and like super MAGA. So
I was really looking for a look who's talking meow.
Hey, she did that movie with John Travolta.
Oh yeah. But I said meow. So.
I don't remember anything from those movies. I remember really liking the third one and then growing up to find out I was wrong.
I thought the first one was stupid. After 5 minutes, I never saw any of them after that.
The first one starts with so much sperm. So
Just
much sperm.
everywhere.
I mean, it's traveling down the fallopian tube, but still. Tim's not wrong. This is how we've decided to start our Christmas episode.
Oh, fuck, it's our Christmas episode?
Sperm everywhere.
Well, isn't that how Christmas normally starts?
Oddly enough, yes.
Yeah?
Christmas time is here.
Guys, Christmas is coming.
All over.
God damn you.
Same to you.
I always often wonder, like,
Why
Poor
is Dr.
Joseph.
Pepper?
Wait, why poor Joseph?
so you had a kid, but it's not mine? No, it's God's.
So he came down and you
Mary,
guys
we need to talk.
Hey, Mary, look, I baked a pie from scratch. Yeah, I got all the 8 ingredients together. Joseph, we don't have an oven. Yeah, you see how ridiculous that sounds? I stole that from somewhere, but I don't know where. So credit to whoever that was.
Ah, I heard it from you, so good job, Jake.
Thanks, Jake.
Speaking of Christmas, oh, you can't really see it. I got my
Josh
Baphomet
does.
shirt.
You got what?
Hey, Christmas, look at this black shirt I have.
It's my Baphomet shirt.
Oh,
Has
I
nothing
just
to do
like
with
Jordan's
Christmas.
name tonight.
I was wearing a Krampus t-shirt earlier.
Were
why
you
did
really?
change?
Yeah. It was an undershirt. I got fat, so it became an undershirt for my work shirt.
I
know the
Jordan, I
feeling.
can't riff on that.
So I didn't feel like sitting around in a tight t-shirt, so I was like, all right, I'll change.
Last time you had a tight t-shirt, you sent it to me. And now I have a tight t-shirt. It was fine. I traded him a Nintendo 64 for it.
It's true.
Right.
Was it
I
the
mean,
one
no, I
at
didn't.
Mom's house?
No?
Oh, you better not be.
You mean the one at Jordan's house? No,
Oh.
there's still one at Mom's house. Don't worry.
I was really looking forward to playing that.
I'm
You
not
can
coming
come over
anymore.
anytime, man. I have it. Look, I got a guest room. That's where all the retro video game systems are set up.
Yes.
You can come and play your old 64 anytime.
You have
Does-
GoldenEye?
Jordan
No, I
had
don't think
a
I
guest
don't think
room.
there's any gold.
Hey, wait,
His,
wasn't
his
GoldenEye
guest,
supposed
his
to come
guest
out of
room's
these
right
things?
here.
That's your house. What, Tim?
Now I'm confused. Wasn't GoldenEye supposed to come out again soon?
Yeah, it's going to.
Is it gonna be like remastered like DuckTales?
Oh, I
Yeah.
hope so.
Woo!
like-
There better be some DuckTales in there.
But like it's gonna be the actual 64 game just remastered, because there was one on the Wii that came out. They're like, oh, we're coming out with GoldenEye again, but it was starring Daniel Craig.
Yeah, that one was not good.
And it was like completely different. Like, wait, this isn't. I mean, it was still GoldenEye, but
it was side scrolling.
I will say, as far as like, I'm not really too keen on like the first person shooters, but on the Wii, specifically on the Wii, they were really good because you could buy the little pistol attachment to put your Wii remote in, and you could actually like, oh, that's cool.
I played Metroid Prime 3 on the Wii. And I didn't have the pistol attachment, but I mean, my hand went from this to this. But it was
I bought the pistol attachment so I could play House of the Dead with it.
That was a great game. You should really try VR Pistol Whip. Josh played it.
I've tried VR. I don't know if I can do VR.
I've got it on the PlayStation.
It's fantastic.
Jordan, you should come over and do it sometime.
Okay.
Don't do it, Jordan.
Fun.
It'd be funny if Jordan just like walks out and then he's in Josh's screen.
Josh and Jordan. Know he's just not upstairs.
That'd be funny.
This whole time?
For the last 6 years I've been on this show, I've been upstairs.
Have you been on here for 6 years?
I think so. When was my first episode?
I don't remember, but you had a shitty laptop and you sounded like a helicopter.
Yeah.
And I lived in Colorado.
Oh, you've lived like 4 other places since then. Also, guys, for some reason, our really old episodes have been showing up on Jillian's YouTube timeline thing, front page. And she commented on one of them. Was like, I don't know why these keep popping up. Probably because you're commenting on them, but also keep commenting on them because you're just throwing it back into the rotation. But I went back and listened to one of those. Guys, I know it doesn't seem like it, but we have gotten so much better.
Wow, are you listening to the same podcasts I'm listening to?
Go back and listen to the old ones. It was so bad. I can't believe, like, audio quality and everything.
Oh, audio quality was trash.
Oh, it was awful. Like, think of
the first one, the very first episode, fucking horrid.
That's why it's not even available anywhere. I don't think you can go. I don't remember how far back it goes, but we don't.
Wait, you don't save these? No, I'm just joking.
Would you? Would you?
Yes. I save everything. I have my baby hair. No.
Your baby hair? That's weird. Do you have my baby hair?
Yeah, I do.
That's adorable. Thank you.
Calico Tim. He puts it in his ring.
I had my ponytail for a while.
But
then I grew into a beard.
Then I cut it off.
Anyway, has anybody seen Violent Night yet?
No.
I was going to this last weekend and then I didn't.
I'm going on Friday.
I'm gonna try to go on Friday.
The way you started that, I thought you had seen it.
No.
I was really excited to hear about it.
I can't wait. It looks awesome.
It's violent and it happens at night.
Oh, I am.
Santa killing people? Yes, please.
Hey, speaking of Santa killing people, has anyone seen the movie Rare Exports?
No.
I think it's a Norwegian movie, but I could be wrong. But it's about, I haven't seen it either, but every now and then it will pop up on whatever streaming service I'm looking at. I'm like, oh, Rare Exports. I should watch that sometime. It's like an exploration team finds Santa frozen in the ice, and so they thaw him out. But come to find out, Santa's an evil elf, and he starts killing everybody.
Oh, yes. I want to watch that.
Speaking of Norwegian movies, I started watching Troll.
Troll's amazing.
I haven't
the
watched
new
that
one.
yet.
Not the one with the diesel truck on the cover, but the newest one.
The one that just came out like 5 days ago.
Yeah, that one.
Is it just as good as the other one?
I can't remember the other one. May or may not have been really drunk when I watched it.
All right, you are using
Let's go
that
with may have been.
Is that the original one? That one was really good. I like that one a lot.
I don't remember the original. I remember the original Troll Hunter.
that was Troll Hunter, not Troll.
Troll Hunter was great. Troll wasn't that like an awful series of movies that we don't talk about?
No, that's Trolls.
Oh,
Speaking
I like Trolls.
Wait. Speaking of trolls, I'm gonna bring a little hockey into this just for fun. So
Good. Why not?
This is our Christmas episode, so you might as well.
Seattle, their NHL hockey team has the coolest name ever. They're the
What?
Seattle Kraken.
Okay.
I
Kraken.
have heard of that team. Yeah, I have heard. Don't they have like tentacles on their jerseys too?
Yes, but do you know what their mascot is?
I would assume a giant octopus, but I guess
It's a
I'd be wrong.
freaking troll doll
What?
with the hair and everything.
Oh, is that like the oh shit, there's a baseball team that has some weird goddamn mascot.
I don't
too.
like it. It's like you can't be the Kraken and have a troll doll for your mascot.
Oh,
Well,
they really
obviously you
do.
can.
Yeah. Yep.
I mean, it's
F you,
like a-
F you Krakens.
Hold on. I feel like I need to pull this up for everybody to see, for all of our viewer.
Yeah. Pull it up and I'm gonna just blast it.
That's weird, but okay.
I like that it's got a harpoon at least.
What?
Troll doll
It really is.
with an anchor earring.
Well, but it's got a
Stupidest
harpoon too.
mascot I've ever seen in my life.
But I
His
like how
name
that.
is his name is Bowie.
Is it really?
Yeah.
If I went to a hockey game and I saw that piece of shit, I would be throwing everything at it.
See, on Tuesday, October 4th, the Seattle Kraken unveiled Bowie, a towering blue-haired troll with some goofy features.
I would pay money to see Gritty beat the shit out of Bowie.
Dude, Gritty's awesome.
Gritty's the best. I don't
Bowie
even know
is-
what.
How do you go
Gritty.
from like, oh, we are the Kraken. This is our mascot.
Who the fuck is Gritty?
You've seen Gritty. I don't even know what team.
Philadelphia.
That's Gritty.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, the Flyers.
yeah. That's what I was talking about. The one that just has nothing to do with their fucking mascots.
Yeah, Gritty's the best. Again, I have no idea what team he's for, but I love Gritty.
I just want that one Muppet that eats all the rabbit Muppets.
Oh, that would have been a way
Someone's
awesome mascot.
Jordan, what's that Muppet's name?
Which one?
The one that eats all the rabbits.
The Muppet that eats all the rabbits.
Yeah, he's a monster Muppet.
Hi, I'm a bunny.
That's the one.
Oh, it's Big Mean Carl.
I love Big Mean Carl. He's probably my favorite Muppet.
You didn't know his name.
No, he is now, though. He's my favorite.
Oh, just now you've decided? Big Mean Carl. That's like, I found the smallest picture of Big Mean Carl.
He's tiny. He's so mean. When the night has come.
He's way better than Big Hot Carl.
Big Hot
Wasn't
Carl
that
sounds
Gina
like
Davis in the pirate movie? Muppets Treasure Island, remember? They say this horrific name.
it wasn't Gina Davis.
Yeah, it was.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was.
Yeah, it was.
It was big fat bug faced baby eating O'Brien.
And then Gina Davis was like, hi.
First of all, I like that. I got that name exactly right.
Yeah, you did. I don't know how you pulled that off.
And it's not Gina Davis, it's Jessica Hamilton.
Same person.
I mean, it does actually look a lot like Gina Davis.
They look identical.
Oh,
and that was around the time of Cutthroat Island.
All this time I thought it was Gina Davis.
Yeah, me too. Oh, dang it.
Big fat bug faced
like
baby
Gina
eating
Davis.
O'Brien.
Hi. Here.
Speaking of Muppets and Christmas, watch, I'm going to bring this all the way back around. I am excited for the full version of Muppet Christmas Carol to come out.
Didn't they air that in the theaters?
Hey!
Yeah, but
They
then
cut out the Scrooge song.
Ryan's
one
here
was
with
that one?
frogs. The When Love Is Gone.
Yeah.
They cut that out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been cut out for a long time.
I have the DVD that has that.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
No,
No,
I
you
don't think you do.
Okay.
Wow.
agree to disagree.
I didn't expect.
I think
Tim,
you do.
look
Tim.
out behind you. There's a ghost.
Yeah, there is. Hi, Ghost.
Hey, this isn't for kids.
Feed it, Charlie.
My goodness, he looks just like you.
No, Audrey knows the song.
Yeah,
So she
same
had to have
glasses.
seen it somewhere. And it was on my DVD.
There's children everywhere. What the hell's happening?
What is going on?
John just scared me, though.
The weird thing is, Seamus has been there for like the last 20 minutes.
Calvin, that's your cousin Seamus.
Ryan says, yeah, kid, we're talking about Muppets, not kids stuff.
Yeah, hit the bricks.
Pump the brakes, sister.
Hit the
Beat it.
road.
Hell Satan.
Hey, make like a tree and get out of here.
It's leave. You
Hey,
sound like an
Seamus,
idiot.
there.
What?
Fuck off.
Tim, circling back, you know, if I save everything.
If you guys could have just seen Calvin's face because you heard what Uncle Johnson said.
Damn.
I'm gonna save this. Then when Seamus is in therapy, when he's
There's
older,
another one.
I'm gonna, why? She looked like the twin from the Overlook Hotel.
I didn't like that at all. Why do your kids look so creepy?
Because they're in the dark.
Dude,
Lion.
turn the light on.
What is happening? Okay, guys, let's get into this because
We're almost 30 minutes in and we haven't got anywhere.
yeah, it's a disaster hour. However, one of us has I need to start from the beginning because a couple days ago,
And when you get to the
Jordan
end, stop.
nailed it. A couple days ago, Jordan texted me. He's like, "I have an idea for a Christmas disaster hour," and I said, "Good, let's hear it," because I've got nothing. And then he said,
What did I say, Jake?
"Oh, you said, hey, we should do something about modern Christmas traditions." And I said, "That's a great idea." And we kind of left it at that. I mean, he gave me some examples, but I assume. Hold on, Ryan. I assume. Let's see what Ryan had to say.
All right.
Tim, how long of reservation do you have at that Motel 6?
This is my bedroom. Screw you, Jake. I hung the curtains myself. You're a bit crooked.
I didn't say anything. It was Ryan. Damn it,
I hate
Ryan.
everything.
Ryan's just getting you in trouble with your brother, man.
I have little face statue things on both sides of my bed.
Yeah, Jake.
They keep the evil away.
You know what? No, I deserve that.
Wow.
So anyway, Jordan's like, hey, let's do modern Christmas traditions. And then gave me some examples, which I'm not going to say because he'll probably bring it up. I was like, okay, good. Let's do that. Left it at that. Earlier today, he texted me again and says, hey, are we doing the modern Christmas example or traditions? I was like, yes. And then he said, all right, I'm going to do some extensive research on them. And I was like, oh, is that what we're doing?
Yeah, well, like, what did you think? We were just gonna name them and be like, oh,
Yeah.
this. Yeah, they do that now. End of fucking
Yeah, you said
conversation.
doo-doo.
See? I know our audience, Jordan. Josh. So
What's the
hold
point
on.
of having a podcast if you don't talk about shit?
Well, this was just
Hey,
going to be
we've
a
been
list.
talking about shit the whole time.
Have we?
Yeah, I brought
Yeah.
that stupid troll.
Yeah. I told my kid to fuck off.
What the,
So
what
I
the fuck kind of podcast do you listen to?
I don't listen to any of them.
No, it's okay.
So, Jordan, I do want to say, like, I'm not here to razz you for that. I gave myself lashings for not thinking, like, you're winning in this scenario.
Like, what are modern Christmas
Oh,
traditions?
boy, I'm glad you asked, Josh, because one of us did extensive research.
I wonder who that was.
It wasn't me. By God. It was Tim.
I'm drawing a blank. I don't even know what a modern Christmas tradition would be at this day.
I don't know, Jordan. What's one modern Christmas tradition?
I don't know. Should we just dive right into it?
Let's dive right into it.
All right. Roll the graphic, Jake.
That's your cue.
Hold on.
Oh my God.
Wait,
that's the end of the show, everybody. Thank you so much.
That was a weird edit point.
Anyway, here's the graphic for everyone that can see it.
Today, Junior.
That's not graphic. That's music.
Josh, shut up. There's a graphic. There was a graphic. It said modern Christmas things. Music. That was what?
For everyone who could see the music.
Well, it was super graphic. I saw boobs.
Wait,
those were mine. Sorry,
some guy got decapitated.
Jeez, this is so graphic. Anyway,
decapitated by my boobs.
All right, should we just dive right in, everybody?
Yeah, let's dive right in, everybody.
All right, so we're going to talk about some Christmas traditions. Some of them are a little bit more recent. Some of them are recent within the last 150 years ish, which is still recent within the grand scheme of things. But for the most part, we're going to be talking about primarily 20th and 21st century Christmas traditions.
All right, I like it.
All right, first one I want to get out of the way is this goddamn elf on the shelf. This fucking elf on the shelf. How many homes have this stupid little elf sitting in a corner somewhere, and he gets moved every day, or he moves wherever? Like, listen, also, I'm about to drop a bunch of Christmas mythology spoilers, so if you have kids that are listening, they're about to get fucked up. All right, so
also, if you have kids listening to this podcast, fuck
what
you.
The fuck is wrong with you?
Josh's kids in the background.
He's not listening.
Look out
I got my earpiece in. My hairpiece. Got my hairpiece in.
I'm glad you brought this one up, Jordan. Continue. Right. I got so much to say.
Okay,
I fucking hate the
Elf on the Shelf.
By the way,
Elf on the Shelf was created in the year 2005, and it was a book release. It was like this gift set book combo with this little scout plush elf. Yep. And the book was written by a lady by the name of Carol Ebersold and her daughter Chandra Bell. So, like you said, it came with a book and it came with the elf. And within the lore in the book of the story, the elf watches this. The elf sits somewhere in your house and watches the children during the day and reports back to the North Pole every night. And the lore is also written into the book that the elf can't talk to humans at all, which is why he doesn't talk back to you whenever he's, I don't know, creepily moving around your house like some weird mini winter cryptid. Nope, it's true. There's a whole what the hell is Jake talking about short that explains it.
I was gonna say I have it right here.
Shout out to Chloe. Do you okay, hold on. Can you show it?
Oh yeah.
Not right now. Right, hold on. Not right now. Just give me a second.
All right.
So
whenever you're ready to throw to me and Chloe, I got this. We got this.
So the elf also, quote unquote, can't be touched by humans. So that's what makes him more magical as he moves throughout the house. But we all fucking know it's just an adult moving him around like early in the morning or after the kids go to bed. And the kids are too fucking stupid. They just think it's real. They think it's Christmas magic. So, but this is apparently spawned not only like books, but there was like an animated special feature that was on Netflix, I think, at one point in time.
Oh yeah, there's a whole movie.
This turned into like a huge thing. And then around the early 2010s, there was this viral meme that started to go around that put the elf from the Elf on the Shelf and all of these risque and adult super situations where like he was sleeping in a bed with Barbie, or he was shitting out a Hershey's Kiss, or he was jerking off his dick, but his dick was a candy cane or something like. And let me tell you something. Baby boomers found this fucking hilarious. So there was something about the baby boomer generation and the early Gen X generation that just thought this was the funniest shit that they had ever seen. I guarantee you, in the early 2000s or the early 2010s on Facebook, there was not a mom or a dad that didn't share a slew of these stupid photos. It was and they just thought it was the absolute funniest thing, and I don't understand why.
What I think is the funniest thing is you describing these things. That was like, is it wrong if I laughed at that? Because I'm not the only one.
No, I mean, that's fair. I mean, listen, hey, laugh at what you think is funny. I don't care. But I saw them, and it was just like so many. It was the epitome of something a meme going viral. They still go viral every Christmas. Those pictures get reshared hundreds of times. I saw 4 of them today.
But that's because you researched it.
No, that was what reminded me to research Elf on the Shelf.
Oh, a lot of weird Elf on the Shelf coincidences today. Then,
right, Tim, what was your thing about Elf on the Shelf?
So we do it every year.
Yeah, so do my kids, buddy. Don't worry. Not at my house though.
But as a parent, it's a pain in the ass. Like you have to try and come up with new spots to put it. I did find out that if you put it in their room, kids freak the fuck out. They wake up and that creepy little shit's just staring at them. No, that was a horrible night.
Yeah, but you put it like hanging like the bent neck lady right above the bed.
They really did.
You know what? I actually
hang you by the neck.
Yeah.
I approve of that. That's that gets a pass.
But no, it's a pain in the butt. Like some nights I forget, and I'm like waking up in the morning. I'm like, oh, fucking gotta move this goddamn elf.
Yeah, a lot of times, like Optimus up there, has a gun to the elf's head. We've drowned our elf. We've fucking froze it before.
It keeps going back.
It's
like Annabelle.
Yeah.
The elf came back the very next day.
We let's just say we retired our elf.
It's a weird way to say burned it at the stake.
No. We tied it to the tire. Right?
Has anybody crucified an elf yet?
I don't know if that'll work.
Jordan, this is Christmas, not Easter.
Oh, sorry.
Well, guess I'm buying a new elf.
Has anybody had an immaculate conception of an elf yet?
But the book that Jordan was describing, it's all accurate. I have the book, and that's how we got our elf, was with that goddamn book.
Wait, when you say the book is all accurate, do you mean like scientifically accurate? Like, no, this checks out.
But you forgot one important piece.
What's that?
At the very end of the book, you get to name your elf, and you write in the book what the elf's name is.
Wait, what's your elf's name?
Jackie.
Jackie?
Yeah.
You want to know my kid's elf's name?
It better be cooler than Jackie.
It's way cooler than Jackie, although it's also very similar.
What is Jackalus Prime?
Close, actually. Well, closer than what the name there's Jack Slappy Face.
My kid's named ours. Fuck you.
No, they didn't. Stop lying.
Okay, it sounded good though, didn't it?
I mean, you can name yours that.
I think it would have sounded great if you didn't use that joke every episode.
What's your dog's name? My kid's name. My dog. Fuck you.
I call Josh's dog.
George's just mad because he asked me for my Wi-Fi password and I said "fuck you," and it worked.
Fuck you, man. What's your Wi-Fi password?
Hey, real quick before we leave Elf on the Shelf, can we throw the Jake and Chloe real fast?
Yes, yeah. Throw it to animated Jake and animated Chloe.
Here we go. Chloe.
Hi.
We need to talk about possibly the stupidest cryptid ever manufactured. That's right, manufactured.
Made? Elf on the Shelf.
No, hold on. Explain yourself. How is Elf on a Shelf a cryptid?
Number 1, small creature.
Small creature.
Comes out
During
the holidays.
Wait.
Krampus.
Oh.
Also a creature, not as small, also comes out during the holidays,
Okay.
sneaks into your room,
Hold on. Pause. How many cryptids have snuck into your room?
maybe a shadow person, or two. The point is, Elf on the Shelf is a cryptid. You know it's true. Don't deny it.
Nothing you're saying is wrong. Hey, thanks,
So-
me.
Can I elaborate on this real quick?
Yes.
Around this time last year, I got a cryptic text message from a number I didn't recognize, and the text message said, "The elf on the shelf is a cryptid," and I didn't have this number in my phone. I didn't disagree with it, and I was like, who is this?" So I Googled the area code, and I kind of ended up putting two and two together. But even then, like, I still don't disagree with it. It was Chloe, by the way.
She sent you that text literally right after we recorded what we just watched. Like she's like, I'm gonna tell Jordan. I was like, no, don't. Just kidding, do it.
All right, are we ready for our next modern Christmas tradition?
Move it
Yes.
along. Wait, hold on. Before we get into yours, can I say one of mine? Because
Yes.
mine are super short.
Yes.
So one of mine, this is the one that it's not really a tradition yet. It's a new thing, and I really hope it grows into a Christmas tradition. But I've seen it a lot this year. The people that spent hundreds of dollars on the 20-foot skeletons at Home Depot for Halloween, and
Leave 'em
then
up.
Yes.
leaving them up and putting Christmas
Yes.
decorations on them.
Yeah,
Yes.
I like that one.
Yeah, I like that
I
one
need-
too.
Yeah, this one needs to stay around and just be forever. Let's do more of those. Anyway, that's all I had on that one.
No,
All right, Jordan.
all right. So the next one, I feel like you guys probably know this one was going to turn up, but the ugly Christmas sweater.
I fucking hate that one.
All right. So I don't dislike it, but I'm not in love with it. Like, it's whatever. I can kind of take it or leave it. I'm pretty apathetic to it. However, I will say, well, I'll say that joke at the end. All right. So Christmas sweaters as a concept started to show up around the 1950s, but they weren't considered ugly. They were just fucking Christmas sweaters. Like, people just wore Christmas sweaters, and it was just
They weren't considered ugly. They were just
No,
ugly.
no, because like wearing sweaters like in that, like that shit was the fucking style. But as the decades went on, like different designs came up, and around like the end of the 80s and the beginning of the 90s, this idea of Christmas sweaters just kind of fell out of favor, mainly because like the designs just got a little bit more and more tacky, but they weren't considered tacky at the time, if that makes sense. So by the 90s, the popularity of Christmas sweaters was done. People were not really wearing them much anymore. They ended up being something that your older relatives ended up wearing. It's like, oh, that's grandpa's old Christmas sweater. Oh, look how ugly it is. But it wasn't until the early 2000s where people started to reference those sweaters as ugly Christmas sweaters.
They used to just be called Christmas sweaters.
Exactly. Now it's specifically the ugly Christmas sweater. And then this idea of the quote unquote ugly Christmas sweater started to enter the pop cultural zeitgeist, and people started to make internet jokes about it. So much so that people started to have ugly Christmas sweater parties. Like, how many times a year do you get invited, or do you see that people are going to an ugly Christmas sweater party, or people post pictures from ugly Christmas sweater day at the office, or they specifically go out to like maybe a bar is having an ugly Christmas sweater night or something. Like, it is now part of the Christmas pop cultural zeitgeist to do something with an ugly Christmas sweater. So much so that December 21st is now National Ugly Christmas Sweater Day.
Wait,
I didn't
what?
know that. Isn't that Festivus?
No, the 21st is the solstice.
Oh, okay. I know. I knew it ended with us.
Yeah. So But how many times do you just say, oh, wouldn't it be funny if we got an ugly Christmas sweater? Now you can go to a store and purposefully buy an ugly Christmas sweater. Whereas 30, 40, 50 years ago, they would have just been Christmas sweaters.
That's one time I went to the store with Jordan to find an ugly Christmas sweater, walked away with the eagle costume.
This is my ugly Christmas sweater.
Buddy, that was in July.
Hold on. I want to do a quick experiment since we're all about science here on this particular episode. How many of us own an ugly Christmas sweater?
Got one right here in my hands.
I mean, I own one. I wouldn't call it ugly. It's a Star Wars Christmas sweater.
Mine's Goof Troop.
Ooh,
that wins though.
It does win.
It's a little tight.
I don't even own a sweater. Well, I got a face sweater.
But no, that's
it is ugly.
I wasn't going to say that. Yes, I was. Looks nice though. See, I'm glad Jordan came here to tell us that though, because I never thought about it as just kind of something that just kind of appeared.
Right?
Yeah. And in my mind, I was always just like, okay. Like, we accepted it too easily.
I don't like it.
It became like the whole, oh, it's so ugly, it's funny thing. It's so bad.
Like,
it's
you have to pay. Like, so we got invited to a Christmas sweater party last year, and my wife was like, "We got to go get sweaters." I'm like, "I'm not paying for a fucking ugly sweater that I'm only going to wear once."
And they're expensive.
Yeah,
but people now go out of their way to like handcraft ugly sweaters. Like
I don't got that kind of time.
Like people will like string lights through them. I'm like, you're making the sweater better. Like the whole point is to not make this one like it's supposed to be an ugly sweater.
I'm just gonna go rolling some dog shit this year. Here you go.
Hold on. You got me curious now because when you like, I'm gonna go on Etsy right now and see if there's like homemade, just ridiculous, ugly Christmas sweaters.
Well, there is.
Yeah, but I want to see it.
Yeah,
I want to see how ugly
and how expensive.
Yeah, that one.
Well, while we wait for Jake, anybody?
Okay, these are all just store-bought ones that they're reselling. Never mind this.
Upcycling, Jake. It's upcycling.
These are all stupid. Okay, I hate everything I just did. You know what? Never mind. So, you know what? Just to repeat this comment because I deserve it.
All right, Jake,
I'm just going to keep that on hand. So, my other Christmas tradition that I thought of, and this one, again, required no real research. And also, I've never seen this movie. But I know a lot of people who say that Christmas season does not start until Hans Gruber falls off of Yakatomi Plaza.
Boo.
I'm just saying. That's a thing.
I know it's a thing, and I disagree with it. Die Hard is not a Christmas movie. I said it.
Is Ryan's? I've never seen the movie, so
I said
You've never seen Die Hard?
You've never seen Die Hard?
No.
Guys, we've done this every fucking year for the last 10 years. Jake has not seen Die Hard.
Well, I keep on waiting for him to watch it, like at least once.
Jake, I need you to watch it, but I need you to wait till like April.
No, I need you to watch it, Jordan.
No, dude, I showed like Dusty and Audrey have seen it.
That became aggressive.
I'm sorry, I felt really bad.
Dial it back there. But.
Hey, what are you kids doing watching that show? They're like 7.
That was last year. They were not 7.
6.
That's Calvin.
I knew it.
Let him watch it. What are you talking about? Our parents owned a video store. We watched a whole bunch of stuff we shouldn't have watched.
Yeah, I know. I was like, I watched RoboCop when it first came out.
Yeah, that's what we did.
Fuck? I rewatched it, and I was like, holy fuck, this is violent, and there's lots of boobs.
Oh, yeah. Delectable.
And
like,
then there's violent boobs in it. Those are the weirdest ones.
So I think, real quick, Jake, though, I think that you bring up a good point of a new Christmas tradition is watching movies that aren't necessarily Christmas movies, but could be considered Christmas movies because they take place during Christmas.
Like Jurassic World.
Jurassic World, Gremlins, Die Hard is one of the Batman Returns.
Batman Returns.
Gremlins is absolutely a Christmas movie. Gizmo was a Christmas present.
Gremlins?
Yeah. It's a Christmas horror movie. Yeah, I'll give it that.
Like,
but but let me ask you this: if you went to a movie store, would you find it in the horror section or the Christmas section?
They have different sections in movie stores.
What's a movie store?
But we didn't have the awesome.
I refuse to answer that question because you know goddamn good and well what I'm fucking talking about.
This is right after Josh and Tim just said our parents owned a movie store. So fuck you guys.
Jake was too young to remember it.
Hold on, I'm gonna go to IMDb right now and look up Gremlins and see what it's classified as.
It should be.
It'll be classified as a horror movie. I guarantee you.
Christmas horror or just horror?
Just horror.
It is. First of all, it's only PG.
What's the little fucking?
Well, it's because PG-13 didn't exist, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, because of that movie.
No, I don't think it was because of that movie. I think it was because of
Gremlins and Temple of Doom.
Was it?
Josh.
Yeah. So
what?
That movie was called Critters.
Yeah, Critters.
The one that you're thinking of.
It's not a Christmas
Yeah.
movie. So the Gremlins classification
way better than Gremlins,
in order: comedy, fantasy, horror. So I mean, Jordan's right, but I wasn't expecting comedy to be first.
Well, it's pretty funny.
Right.
It really is.
I mean, I guess Ghostbusters 2 would be, well, that takes place in between Christmas and New Year's, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just a winter movie.
Yeah.
So Die Hard is classified as an action thriller.
Nightmare Before Christmas? That's a legit Christmas movie, though.
Oh, yeah. Like, absolutely. It starts in Halloween, but the entire plot is about Christmas.
Right. Should we move on?
Yes, let's move on.
Okay. All right. This one is one of my favorite / least favorite ones. I both love and hate this. I'm talking, Jake, I'm talking about everybody's favorite new tradition, Whamageddon.
What?
All right.
What in the fuck is that?
Well, do you want to find out? Because I'll fucking tell you.
Yeah, I was hoping, you'd tell me without the smart ass comments and shit.
What's happening?
Buckle up, fucking Sandy Lou,
Buckle up,
because
okay.
I'm not gonna do that. All right, Whamageddon. Okay. So, in 1984, Wham's Christmas hit "Last Christmas" was released. All right,
Oh my
the song,
Jordan.
itself, yeah.
While you're doing this, can I provide some background music?
I would love it if you would.
No, I can only do one copyright strike per episode, and that was it.
There's whenever I was working at the record store, somebody traded in a whole bunch of Christmas music, and I found this one CD that was a Beatles cover band doing Christmas songs. And they were all dressed like Santas, and they were doing like the Help cover, but it said Xmas. So they would cover Christmas songs, but in the style of Beatles songs. And they covered Last Christmas, but it starts out like Please Mr. Postman. And it's actually the best version of this song I've ever heard.
What was the name of the band?
It was called hold on.
The gentleman of St. John's College?
It was called Beatmas. Beatmas.
I'm looking this up right now. No, not Beatmaster. Beatmas.
Beatmaster, don't click on images.
Yeah.
Risky click.
That seems sus.
Right? Sus AF.
Do you have a picture of it, Jake?
Well, there's like, I looked it up on YouTube.
Oh, okay.
So, I mean,
Are you going to play it?
Well, I haven't found it yet, but like, let me just show you some of the results. They're all the same picture.
Yeah.
That's not. They're just doing a shitty YMCA.
Well, no, that's the Help cover.
Right, but they're not spelling anything.
I think it spells Xmas. Xmas?
I mean, if you use your imagination.
And rearrange them.
That's what those are supposed to be.
Okay. What was the name of the song?
Last Christmas?
Oh, yeah.
We were just listening to it.
We just spent 5 minutes talking about it.
No, not Beatles. Beatmas. Beatles didn't cover this one. Ugh, I hate autocorrect. Anyway, sorry. Oh, I found it. Okay. Keep talking for like 3 seconds.
All right. Well, Jake is about to play this song.
All right, time's up. Here we go.
Right. Sparkling water.
We only paid for one commercial of that.
Yes, Merry Christmas, little girl. Hey, last year you left me, little girl. Last Christmas I gave you my heart, but the very next day you gave it away.
I really fucking love this version. Like, I listen to this for fun.
I'm gonna be honest. So far, it's way better.
It's a little catchy. I'm digging it.
Twice this time, I keep my distance.
Ow! I hurt myself. Okay. So yeah.
So Tim, if you're interested, I actually have that whole album. I can just send it to you if you want. Like, I can just send you. Fair warning. Some of the versions are really good. Others are not good at all. Like, Rocking Around the Christmas Tree starts out like I Saw Her Standing There. So that one's actually really good. So, okay. All right. So this one, I'm kind of cheating a little bit on this one. It's not necessarily like a Christmas tradition, but I was doing research for work the other day on some Christmas songs, and I found out a crazy ass story about the guy who wrote Jingle Bells. You guys want to hear this shit?
Yeah, I partially know it, but
okay,
it's wild.
The dude who wrote Jingle Bells, his name is James Lord Pierpont. Lord is his middle name. James Lord Pierpont. He was born sometime in like the early 1820s, and he died in the 1890s. Like, the dude lived a full life. And he was born in Massachusetts, and he grew up in the church, and he was an organist and a pianist for so many different congregations. At one point in time, he crossed all the way over to California because he was trying to hit it big in the California gold rush. Didn't work out for him. When he moved back to the East Coast, he actually moved to Savannah, Georgia, because his brother had become a pastor at a church. Now, I should also mention that his father was also a pastor. And then, since they were all from Massachusetts, they were actually very big abolitionists. So they pretty staunch abolitionists. So in the middle of the 1850s, Pierpont moves to Savannah to be the organist for the church that his brother preaches at. The song Jingle Bells is copywritten. See, he moves to Savannah in 1856. Jingle Bells is copyrighted in 1857, September of 1857, and first performed in November of 1857. The song was originally written to be a Thanksgiving song. But then when it was performed, it just slowly got annexed into Christmas songs. It had some slightly different lyrics, but it wasn't until like 2 years later where the lyrics started to be a little bit more what we're familiar with. But when you hear the lyrics like Dashing Through the Snow, and the original title was called One Horse Open Sleigh, it wasn't called Jingle Bells. So, but when you hear the song and you see, dashing through the snow and a one horse open sleigh, over the hills we go, does that really remind you of Savannah, Georgia? Or would that more probably remind you of Massachusetts, where he was born and raised?
Massachusetts.
Exactly. There is a very short window of opportunity or time where this song was potentially written in Savannah, Georgia, of all places. So much so that the town has already claimed it, and there's a historical plaque in downtown Savannah that says this is the town of Jingle Bells. Pierpont, not really that great of a dude. So when the American Civil War breaks out, his church is forced to shut down because his church has a bunch of abolitionist views. And of course, the Confederacy doesn't like that at all because they want to keep their enslaved people. So they force the church to shut down. His brother moves back up north, but Pierpont stays in Georgia because he's married to the mayor of Savannah's daughter. Not only is he... What's that?
Sorry. Nothing. Bad joke. Keep going.
Okay. So he's married to the mayor's daughter, but then he eventually joins the Confederacy and writes a whole bunch of pro-Confederate songs. While his father and his father and his brother end up doing or fight. Now I don't want to say they fight for the Union, but they support the Union. So it turns out he kind of sucks. Also, he's the uncle of banking mogul J.P. Morgan.
What the hell?
Yeah. So the P in JP stands for Pierpont.
Wow.
Yeah.
So when you've kind of wrapped up the Jingle Bells part, I was going to ask the question, okay, when does the extreme racism kick in? And there it is.
Yeah.
Because look at this asshole.
Right there.
Like, he is. Anyway, that's
Where
the
did
whole
Tim go?
reason.
He's got kind of a Brigham Young look to him as well.
Yeah.
I clicked stop sharing and Tim disappeared.
I feel like somebody came in the room where Tim was and he dipped out. So
He got caught podcasting.
Right. Oops. All right, I have one more. You ready for this last one?
Let's hear it.
All right, so it's an old/new tradition, and it involves this guy right here.
That's Krampus.
Yeah, it's Krampus.
Is he coming back?
Yeah, he was. It's been a long time coming, but he's making his big return. So
the real Krampus is the friends we've made along the way.
Also, I would like to wish everybody a very Merry Krampusnacht tonight. So I hope everybody's
Is that
been
tonight?
good. Yeah, it is tonight.
Yeah, I gotta go lock my doors.
So Krampus isn't necessarily a new tradition, but rather an old one that has re-entered the pop cultural zeitgeist. It's theorized that the idea of Krampus predates Christianity in Europe, appearing around the 6th or 7th century, but no one can really say for sure because there's no written sources that exist, or no written sources for Krampus that exist before the 16th century. Folklore, what was that, Jake?
What?
Were you about to say something?
Oh, no.
Oh, I thought you went and then went up.
Oh, no. I think I just breathed too close to the microphone. I was texting Tim asking if he died.
No, okay.
So no, well, I don't know. He hasn't answered, so maybe. Anyway, sorry, continue.
But, folklorists believe that this pagan supernatural being was assimilated into what Krampus is and paired with various Saint Nicholas customs in mythology. Like Saint Nicholas was a real person. Mm-hmm. He was a Greek Orthodox priest that actually did go around and he would give treats to children or whatnot. But the mythos that surrounds Saint Nicholas was ended up getting paired with Krampus, or Krampus mythology was paired with Saint Nicholas mythology rather. Yeah. But what's really interesting is that by the 17th century, Krampus was just included in many Christmas Christian traditions in that part of the world, like Austria and that part of Europe. But after the election of 1932 in Austria, the Krampus tradition was prohibited because of a fascist Christian organization gained political power. So they they were just like, no more Krampus, only Jesus. Yes, Jake.
So the Christians successfully canceled part of Christmas?
Yes.
Weird.
Like they tend to do.
They successfully canceled all of Christmas once.
Yeah, the Puritans in 16. Yeah, that
was about right.
Yeah.
And even in the 1950s, there was In the 1950s, people in that part of the area that were part of that Christian fascist movement would hand out anti-Krampus pamphlets that stated Krampus is an evil man.
Everyone's like, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we know what it is.
But in the 21st century, we kind of see Krampus have a resurgence. What were you going to say, Josh?
Nothing.
No, go ahead.
No. I mean, if you really want me to.
You go for it.
Wait, is it going to be anti-Christian?
No, I was just going to point out that Christians and fascists are pretty much the same thing these days.
I mean, that Venn diagram is almost a perfect circle.
Almost. But Mr. Rogers...
That's a band.
He's not wrong.
Anyway. But in the 21st century, the Krampus myth starts to have like this resurgence. Like you kind of, I feel like with how people now go and celebrate Halloween on a massive scale, they're trying to make how can you annex Halloween, something spooky, into Christmas, and I think this is a way to do it. So much so that
skeletons.
Right. So much so that across Austria and other European countries, Krampus has started to be re-embraced, and there are tons of Krampus festivals all over Europe. Like you can watch videos of it on YouTube. There's just Krampus parades, and like sometimes when you catch it just right, there's a Krampus parade down a nice European town that has old and new architecture mixed in, and it's snowing, and it's just like 100 Krampuses or Krampusin, and anyway, a bunch of Krampus just running down a street, ringing bells. Oh man, it's crazy. So, and you know, he even has been in TV shows. He has a movie, and he gets more and more popular every year. Yes, Josh.
Hey, we should start a North Georgia Krampus Festival.
We should.
I was going to say that, but St. George, Utah. I bet it'll be a failure. Hold on. There we go.
Nice.
Can I kind of piggyback onto that and talk
go
about
for
something
it.
real fast that I discovered that I don't know if it got lost to history or if I just didn't know about it for so long. But as long as Krampus is making a resurgence, you know what else I want to make a resurgence? It's a Christmas tradition.
I know what it is.
What is it?
Loki fucking horses.
No, but
Nothing says Christmas.
no, the Yule Cat. I just discovered the Yule Cat not too long ago. And you guys know it. Well, in case you don't know, it's a giant cat. And its entire purpose is if you didn't get new clothes before Christmas Eve, it eats you. And that's it.
I have a Yule Cat.
Can I see it?
Well, he's downstairs.
Oh.
I just like everything Yule right now. It's just no Yule.
No, look.
I've got my Yule goats over there. Yeah, okay, you too.
Yes.
Got my Yule goats in the other room. I've started my own new Christmas tradition. So when people wish me a Merry Christmas, I usually say "fuck you."
That's twice this episode. God damn it! Did you see the disappointment in Jordan's face? I felt it.
No,
Here's what I have to say to you. No, wait, shit. That was me.
But no. Yeah. I just need new holiday traditions.
Well, let's look into the old ones.
I want to make it my own.
It's very pagan of you, or Christian of you. Wait.
No, it's actually you're. Oh shit!
No. The Christians just stole the pagans. What if I make it my own? What if I make it my own and some Christian church just steals it?
Then they're no better than you.
Does that
Or
mean
you-
I win?
And history has repeated.
Oh no!
No, well, no. It's
Quick, hide the
it does
Krampus,
that.
Jordan. Hide the Krampus. They're gonna find out. But
No,
put
Jordan.
your-
Let's start a North Georgia Krampus Fest.
I'd be
Well,
down.
I'll get my friends at the Satanic Temple to
I feel like
help us out.
I feel like in Little
Yes.
5 Points they do like a Krampus parade or a Christmas parade that Krampus is part of or something.
where?
Jake, what was your hand up for?
Can I come to the Krampus parade dressed as Yule Cat?
Yes.
But it's like Hello Kitty style.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah. Be
Hello, Yule
kawaii.
Cat.
Can I be a kawaii Krampus? Just all cute Krampus.
Can I
You-
draw? Cool.
you.
Okay.
Get in the bag.
Please. Ooh, it's Widow Krampus. I hate myself so much right now. For that.
Speaking of Krampus, I got poop.
Here's Jake and Chloe. Wait.
Wait a minute.
I don't know.
I think that's as good a time as any to stop. Jordan, thank you for doing extensive research because I didn't.
You're
Krampus,
welcome.
I'm glad you're here too.
I had plenty of time today because it's my day off work. I would have done research if I knew what the subject was.
I told you guys yesterday. You even responded to it.
What?
It was in the group text.
We have a group text?
Oh my!
Let's
Hey,
see.
speaking of group text,
SpongeBob,
this will be our last
Satanic
episode
Temple.
for the year, regular episode. Because guys, in 2 weeks,
No.
that's
All your text says is Christmas Disaster Hour tomorrow night.
and what does it say after that?
Then the D&D episode the weekend after that.
Oh shit, you're right. I didn't say what the topic.
Hey, where's
Uh,
Ryan's comment again?
What?
Where's Ryan's comment?
Yeah, hold on. Let me. I deserve this one. Also, I blame the succulent. He was on topic patrol this week. Anyway, speaking of what Josh just said, in 2 weeks, it's that time of year again where we're going to gather together and have one more Christmas episode, D&D style. That's right. We're bringing you intensity and ferocity in the form of Yuletide joy in another round of Christmas Dungeons and Dragons. We're going to have special guests. We don't know who yet, but they're going to be here. So stay tuned for that. Actually, I do have one, but it's Chloe. So, keeping it in the
I
Mutineer
might
Disaster family.
have a buddy that wants to jump in on this.
Who is it?
It's a friend of mine. His name is John.
Seen your videos?
He hasn't been in any videos, but if you ever see pictures from Dragon Con of a steampunk Boba Fett cosplay, it's him.
He's in automatically. That's his ticket. So anyway, stay tuned for that, guys. Thanks for putting up with us, which you didn't have to, but here we are.
No, they didn't have a choice. You said that all weird.
Right, let me start this over, guys. Thanks for putting up with us. You didn't have a choice. You can find links to Jordan's YouTube channel and What the Heck is Jake Talking About, which you heard earlier, right down in the description right now, along with our merchandise links. You've been listening to or watching the Mutineer Disaster Hour Christmas edition, and remember,
Merry Fuckmas, everybody.